at 2,056,000. Quinn, Li Zhao, and many other bidders, 58 now.
60.
60, good bid at 2,060,000. At 2,060,000, do we add another 2 or maybe the knockout bid above that? At 2,060,000 is the bid there. 2,060,000. Highest bid you can see on the screen, 65 now.
71.
71. 2,071,000. 2,071,000. 75.
88.
88. 2,088,000. And 90. 2,090,000.
2,103,000.
2,103. Good thing Danny's practiced the penciling before the auction at 2,103,000. Some odd bids coming through at 2,103,000. Can you just confirm the bid, please, Li Zhao? Is that 2,150,000 or 2,105,000? We might get there anyway, but just want to make sure we're getting there in the right way. 2,103,000 is at 2,105,000. It is there. At 2,105,000.
6.
6. 1,000 on top. 2,106,000. You can see it in green. 7.
9.
2,109,000. 2,109,000. Do we make it 10? 2,109,000. Just confirm your bid, Li Zhao. If you can type the whole number for us just to be doubly clear, please. At 2,109,000, Jim holds the highest bid. Just seeking your confirmation, please. If you can just type out the full number, 2,110,000. 2,010,000.
We're out.
All done. I'll give you 3 calls to get your next bid in. 212. Lucy Yin, if I could ask, ladies and gentlemen, from this point of the auction, if you could just once identify yourself by your paddle number at $2,120,000. The call there at $2,120,000, Lucy Yin. If you could just confirm your paddle number as well, and Li Zhao with your next bid. 2,125,000. 30 now. 2,130,000. 2,130,000, Lucy Yin in the lead. 35 now. 35's bid is at 40 on top. At 2,135,000. 135. 2,135,000. Yin, paddle 18 against you now. Charlotte, 2,135,000. 45, strong bidding there, Lucy there, at 2,145,000. At 2,145,000, and away we go. At 2,145,000, where do we go from there? Li Zhao's at 50 now. At 2,145,000, Lucy's got the lead, got the contract in her hand. At $2,145,000, need to know, do we have a better bid? At 2,145,000. Just a reminder, we can't accept late bids or offers. If you are here to purchase, make yourself known now at $2,145,000. Is that our best bid today? The volume down a little bit just to give you a moment to think and to reflect and to get your next bid in at $2,148,000. At $2,148,000, it's gone like a rocket to this point. At $2,148,000, the call. Lucy, what's the next move from there? At $2,150,000, we round up in a couple of $1,000. At $2,150,000 now. At $2,150,000 and 1. At 51's the call, round it up, make it 2. At $2,151,000's the bid, Li Zhao. At $2,151,000, if you can just find your paddle or registration number for us, that would be fantastic. At 60 now, paddle 18. At $2,160,000, good bid, Lucy there. At $2,160,000 the call. At $2,161,000 now. At 61, rounded up, maybe 70's the number. At $2,161,000 or maybe straight to 2.2. at 2,165,000. Lucy's in the lead at paddle 18 at 2,165,000. 2,165,000, paddle 18. Contract in hand, planning the house warming at 2,165,000. Lee Zhao, do we go again for another 1,000? All the sixes. Good luck with that one, Danny. 2,166,000 and all the sixes there. Lucy, I'm sure you'll be so kind as to round it up for all of us here today. 2.17 now. At 2,170,000, maybe someone will go to 2.2. At 2,170,000, it's a sort of auction that I wouldn't even be surprised if someone came out of left field and put a first and only bid in and bought it today. At 2,170,000, paddle 18's in front. At 2,170,000, paddle 18's in front, just by a nose over paddle 20. At 2,170,000 now. 2,170,000. 2,170,000, Lee Zhao. Is there another offer from you, or are we out? And 2,170,000, Jim, I haven't forgotten about you if you've reconsidered and thought we'll give it one more roll of the dice. At 2,175,000, the calls there, paddle 20 and 80 now. At 2,180,000. 2,180,000, paddle 18. Lucy at $2,180,000. Your bid there. Lee Zhao into the others. Here's your chance at $2,180,000. Maybe that big knockout bid at 2.2 is what's needed here today. At $2,180,000, we can either get there in ones and twos, or someone can take the ascendancy there at 88 and all the eights. At 2,188,000, triple eight's the bid. At 2,188,000, triple eight and 190 now, just like that. At 2,190,000, 2.2. How about that on top? At 2,190,000. 2,190,000 is the leading bid at this stage, and we'll buy if there's no better offer here this afternoon at 2,195,000 now. At 95, we call it 2.2. At 2,195,000. 2,195,000. 198. Maybe first to 2.2 buys it today. 2,198,000. 2,198,000, as I said. More than 900 square metres of land, triple garage, generous proportions, immaculate presentation buys at $2,198,000. Prime Wheelers Hill position here in Hertford Crescent at $2,198,000. Can we tempt you again at 2.2 on top? At 2,198,000, or do we call it away 3 times now? So I said, if you could just type in the chat out if you are done bidding today, then we know not to look your direction any further for bidding. At 2.2 million, back with paddle 20 now. At $2,200,000 and 20, is that 210, Lucy? 2,210,000. 2,210,000, back with paddle 18. 2,210,000. Lee Zhao, your next move from there. At $2,210,000, paddle 18, back in the driver's seat again. At $2,210,000, just need to be sure we've got our best. At $2,210,000, as I said, I'm not quite sure how long it'll be until we have a home of this grandeur and stature available for purchase. At $2,210,000, but it certainly is right now with flexible terms as soon as 60 days. Danny, you can type that in. At $2,212,000 and all the twos there. At $2,012,000 and all the twos. 2,220,000. 2,220,000. Lucy says, I've had enough of the small numbers. I'm going to go for the big number there at $2,220,000. 2,220,000. Where do we go from there? I'm not even going to make a suggestion with some of the numbers coming forward. Lee Zhao, it's in your hands from here. 1,000 the minimum, sky the limit, of course, at $2,220,000, but you need to get your bid in before the gavel strikes the lectern here today, because we can't accept late bids or offers. At $2,220,000. Lucy's got the hand, the contract there. If you can just type in out if you finished your bidding today, or if you've got one more, slide it into the channel, yell it out. At $2,220,000. We'll call away once at 22. At 222 is the bid. At 2,222 at 230, I would say there, Lucy. Confirm if you wouldn't mind. At 2,230,000, can you just confirm, or is it 2.3? 2,230,000. Happy to take your money, of course. At 2,230,000. Always better when you're putting the right bid in there at $2,230,000. Do we have another two, Li Xiao? 2,230,000 is the offer. That's the number to beat. At 2,230,000. Paddle 18. Two strong bidders right the way through at $2,230,000. Do we come back in for another couple or even another 1,000 on top? I don't mind buyers. At $2,230,000, giving everyone plenty of opportunity to buy today. At $2,230,000, 2,230,000, first time at $2,230,000. Second call at $2,230,000. Li Xiao, just waiting on your instructions there. Need to know, do we have further bidding here today? At $2,230,000, the call. 31 now. 231. You've been strong in the red. 240 on top. 2,231's the bid. Paddle 20 in the lead. At 2,231,000. Just need to be sure. $2,231,000 now. Do we see you back in, Lucy? Thousands are okay, but maybe we can move together towards that 240 number. At $2,231,000 now. If you haven't yet bid, of course, it's not too late. At $2,231,000, but I'll make the rules abundantly clear. At $2,231,000, if we don't see a better bid, we call 3 times. That will be your fair warning. The gavel will strike the lectern, and we are sold at $2,231,000. Just need to be sure we've got our best. Lucy, are we done? At $2,231,000 there. First call. $2,231,000. Second time. $250,000. Good bid. At $2,250,000 there. At $2,250,000 in the lead. That's the way to buy. No more after. Maybe you won't need it. I'm not sure. I can't give any guarantees. At $2,250,000. Certainly letting Li Xiao know what they need to do to buy, and that's to add $1,000 or better bid. At $2,250,000. Are we all done? At $2,250,000. What?
5,000 more. 5,000 more.
Is that 1,000 more?
5.
5 more. 55. Good bid. At $2,255,000. Lucy, you might need to rethink that strategy if you'd like to buy. At $2,255,000 now with Jim. If we could just grab Jim's paddle number as well, that would be handy. $2,255,000. $2,255,000. Lucy, it's against you. Li Xiao. Jimmy's paddle 27. Thank you, Danny. At $2,255,000. Maybe that's the one that buys it here today. At $2,255,000. 1,000 or better bid if you like. Li Xiao, the same chance, but if you have finished bidding, I would ask for that courtesy just to type in out into the chat. At $2,255,000, Lucy, I know you've written no more after this, but we've had examples even as early as this morning where buyers have said they're out on multiple occasions and come back in because they've realised the opportunity that's in front of them, and it'd be perfectly understandable at this property at $2,255,000. But we will need to know at $2,255,000, is there a better bid of $1,000 or higher offer now at $2,255,000 once? Second call at $2,255,000 to Lucy, to Li Zhao, to the other bidders that are here. Fair warning, it's been now 3 and 4 minutes since we've seen the last offer at $2,255,000. Just want to get some confirmation so that I'm sure and you're sure and we're all sure here today at $2,255,000 twice. With Jim Paddle 27 at $2,255,000. Lucy, if I could just get some final confirmation, and Li Zhao as well, that we've got your best offer here today. I can't accept late bids or offers, nor am I going to be responsible for any lag in technology. You've had fair warning here this afternoon at $2,255,000. We will need to know, everyone on the call, you now have this fair warning. We have 3 calls and then we sell away. I can't accept late bids at $2,055,000. So if you are here to purchase the property, you need to make sure you get your bid in before that 3rd call so that you can't turn around and say, I've missed it at $2,255,000. Here we go, buyers. Your fair warning is away now at $2,255,000 once. At $2,255,000. Second call now at $2,255,000 to Lucy and to Li Zhao. There's been spirited bidding, but I haven't heard from you for a few minutes, and as I've said, this is your fair warning. If I don't hear anything further, I assume we're right to sell away at $2,255,000. Second call now, all done. At $2,255,000 in favour of Jim Paddle 27. If there's no better bid, at $2,255,000. Third and final call at $2,255,000. We sell away at $2,255,000. It's selling. We are sold, and congratulations this afternoon here to Jim Paddle 27, $2,255,000. Thanks for attending our auction here this afternoon, and have a fantastic weekend. Thank you.